If you're going to intervene in third-party encounters, you better be ready to protect yourself and you better count the cost of what could happen. Hi everyone, this is John with today's Active Self-Protection lesson. Today's lesson comes to us from Stockholm, Sweden, and we're going to see a mother with young children get involved in a pickpocketing attempt, and we're going to see what that costs her. It's going to make us think about whether or not we should be a good Samaritan, what kind of conflicts to get into, thinking about our children in an encounter where we could be harmed, and how to protect ourselves when bad guys come our way. So here we see coming out of the old town of Stockholm, this lady in the blue coat here, and she stops to get her phone out of your purse. If you go check the link in the description, you'll see all the details of the story. And this guy walking up behind her in the coat is going to see that her bag is open and he's going to reach in there to grab her wallet or something. Now this lady's got her two small kids and she tells the lady, hey, this guy has taken from you. And he decides to do that. He kicks her and then punches her. Now she's got two little ones with her. Then she yells back after the lady and still holds on to her children. So he comes back to her and spits on her and then runs off. And this one's over. Now we need to learn some lessons from this one about protecting ourselves with our children around. Couple things. First is this elderly lady who's coming out of the old town of Stockholm, and she's just kind of checking her bag here in this transitional space. Can't tell you enough, when you're in transitional spaces, don't check your bags. Don't put yourself in positions where you're not aware of your surroundings. She was grabbing her cell phone. If you have to do that, put your back to the wall so you can see what's going on around you and not leave stuff that is available for people that want to hurt you or take your things in a moment of weakness. So he does that. She's on her phone and he sees that she's got something. Now I want to think about this mom here who's got two small children. Looks like a daughter and a son. She's got her son's little hand there. Are you going to get involved in a third-party encounter? Well, you got to take your kids into account and plan for them as well. So now you notice she puts her hand on this elderly lady to tell her something's wrong. And look at the proximity that she has to the bad guy here. If he wanted to badly hurt her, he could have. So if you're going to do that, do it from a defensive posture, from a position of being able to protect yourself. Now, he's about to come in and hurt her. And I got to tell you, when those kind of things happen, I want you to get into a defensive posture. Put yourself between him and the children and be ready to defend yourself physically from this kind of attack, because he starts by kicking her right in the groin. And I don't care, man or woman, a kick to the groin is incredibly painful and debilitating. You want to protect yourself from that at all costs. And now what he does instead is just stopping there. He also follows it up with a right hand slap. And so this woman is badly disoriented. So thankfully the guy goes off, but you notice she's not done here. She's still going to yell at the lady to protect herself. And I want to tell you, you got to think about your kids. And one of the things I want to think about here is she has her son in her hand. She's got a leveraging arm up there, or a barrier arm to keep this guy off of her. But could she have protected herself in the moment from further attack? You got to know, and your kids got to know, to put them down and to be able to put yourself in a defensive posture so that you are able to protect yourself and cover your ass.